I got some stuff here from AutoZone. We took care of the bleeder bolt now. We're going to anyway. Here you go. It comes with 2 pair. I just put my old one in there. And it does seem like it fits it. So I'm going to show you guys here. Take it out of the backpack here. There we go. Okay, so these are the replacement here. We're going to replace this guy with. You can see how much longer this guy is. But it doesn't really matter because this is where it actually compacts it. So as soon as he gets in there, and these guys have some kind of Teflon coating on them, so we don't need that sealant. Helps a little bit, but not mainly. What seals is this right here. Once it cones and presses here, it blocks off that plate. Now I looked at these threads here; they look almost as similar, but this is it. Pretty much what it costs here to get it, $11.99. So I got it from AutoZone. So hopefully they're worth it. Again, I broke these before. But what's great about them, they have a little quick, this is 1-person built-in check valve. So that means is you still need to tighten it all the way before you let go of the lever, but you don't have to keep on going back and forth on the socket, the 5/16 socket. So once we get them in, as much as we can still bleed it though. But the minute we tighten it down and cone press this guy, it's going to seal it. That's it. There's no more going back and forth on that guy. But in the meantime, I just want to show you guys this here. So I'm going to take this guy right here and then see if it threads in. Now it's not going to thread in all the way because it has that little rubber seal again. But there you go. Just want to show you here. Remember, there's our original. Take it any way, any side. There it goes. Dries in no problem. Back him out back. Then I'm going to take this guy here. See that? He'll go in. The only thing that's stopping is he's got the little Teflon coating here. So it should be fine. Yeah, so it'll be fine. I don't know. Here we go. So these are it. This is what's called here. This is the part number. So you're going to see me try it out again this time. Since we already got this already pressed in here, it's really pretty much releasing all the air it could have from there. But we'll need our bottle again just to make sure I put it out here because I was going to plan on reusing it, but there you go, a little bit of brake fluid in here. Then we're going to get a little tin can. That seems to work pretty well for us like last time. A little baking pan here. So we'll put that underneath. We'll get our tube. Let's get our tube here. We cleaned it already. Now I got to get back out again. It's like almost the 3rd time now. It's becoming repetitive here. Okay. I don't think we'll need a tie strap for this situation. I don't think we do, but we'll find out. Okay. It's pretty much it's just to hold the hose in place. It doesn't need to be airtight or anything like that. What's kind of causes it airtight is the fact that we don't release it while it's in the open position. So, put this guy through here again. There he is. There he is. Creates a lock for us. Okay, we're going to keep this in here. It's kind of wet. Okay, we're just going to put this guy in here while we back him out. We'll bring a little shop towel because it's going to be messy. And we're going to replace him with one of these guys. So we'll get our socket ready. There's our 5/16 socket. Let's go ahead and go for the socket here. I believe we brought it out, right? Or did we? I'm sure we brought it out. Huh, maybe we didn't. Okay. We use a little piece of bit here. These are our driver. I thought we found them and brought them out. Here he is. He's still hanging out. There's the other socket we'll need to drive back our Allen, which is fine. Meantime, we gotta get this guy bleeded. Get our fuel brakes to retap him. Not much left. Maybe this guy will finish him off. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. So let's take this guy off now. Can almost just do it by finger here. Just kind of spun it off. Almost. Almost. See where the brake level's at. There we go. See there? Still pretty okay. We'll keep this guy here in this containment area. Okay. So let's go and do this. Taking him off. Then put the other guy back on. Now we don't have to squeeze the brake lever because it's been squeezed the whole time. So we're just gonna back this guy out lefty-loosey. You guys are seeing this? See whatever fluid's coming out of it. There you go, look at that. He squeezed. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze out. Just gonna almost turn him by the hose here. There you go. Let's see how it looks like the thread aftermath, right? Oh, let's get something underneath it before he wants to drip everywhere, right? There you go. That's good. Like an IV injection, huh? After they're done shooting in. So look at that. I don't see none of that white stuff build up anymore. So brake fluid's pretty damn harsh. It can eat almost anything. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and guess there's some brake fluid here. We're just gonna go ahead and put this guy in here. But we might maybe want to clean the area a little bit, just a little bit. That way his thread has a place to sit and rest nicely. So I'm just gonna poke this guy in there. Just hopefully get some brake fluid in there while I'm doing this. Okay. Sort of like, you know, getting his, cleaning his earlobes. I mean, his ear canal here. Just clean the whole canal thread here as much as I can. Can't pull it out, I have to actually reverse it out. There we go. Then we're gonna put this guy in there. Not that much, it's not spilling out all over the place, which is a good thing. Okay, just remember again, we had experience with this last time. This is what killed our last assembly, right? So we're gonna be a little bit more cautious of it this time. So we're not gonna go to the extreme on these guys. We'll make sure that we're gonna do it a little bit more carefully. You can see here, they use it for vehicles. So we're using it for a scooter. So there's it. So you can see here, it's got a little bit on here. I'm not sure if I want that Teflon to be coated like right there, but it's on there, but that's fine. It's not coming off easily either. I can't even scrape it off. See that? As long as it doesn't cover the hole, should be fine. Yeah, these things really break easily. There's a little spring there that holds a little ball barrier. That's what causes the one person break. It's called a built-in check valve. Because there's a little spring there that pushes the ball down and closes up. You can almost hear it maybe. You can't, I think because of the spring. This spring tension. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that guy in there. We'll drive my hand slowly. See how far he goes. There he goes. See? No, I think the last time what we did was we actually got all the way almost good, only a millimeter showing. And this time we're going to give it plenty of room to back itself out. So you're going to see me start driving it. I'm going to make sure I drive it straight. Now I can't twist it anymore by hand because again this little rubber seal is doing its job. So I have to do it carefully and slowly. Last time I did this and while I was talking I didn't know my own strength. And it just decided to pretty much, maybe we had a really weak one, who knows. But anyway, you can see it's peeling a little bit off of this guy, which is fine. In fact, I don't have to put the hose yet. We'll just keep tightening it. Just give it a good tighten. Again, it can even stick out a centimeter. We won't mind, okay? We just don't want it to break off like last time. So you can see here how much it still sticks out. Let's see if I can get a better light here for you. There we go. See there, it still sticks out quite a bit. But I'm going to do it really, really carefully. Feels like it's almost going all the way in, so. I think it's about in already. I think it's probably not gonna go anymore. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think that's it. As far as it's gonna go. Okay. Last time I forced it further in, I got the repercussion of it. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this guy's hose and put him in here. We never even got this far actually, so I'm happy we even got this far now for this guy. So there we go. Now let's go ahead and try to pump him. So you're gonna see me cut the tie strap. Now it's a one-way bleeder valve, meaning the pressure is already built into a little spring here, so I don't have to worry about it. I think I don't. We'll find out right now. So we got some fluid in here. It's ready. it's tapped all the way to the very tip as possible before it falls on its own. I'm going to bring him a little forward more, if I can. Okay, now I'm going to put the little plastic on him, just in case he does decide to create a geyser and squirt. Then I can squirt everywhere. So let me peel off this plastic. There we go. I just need your, don't want to get these guys dirty. I think I might have already. Not wanting to, and I think I might have. Yeah. Okay, I need this guy here. He's gonna make sure. Look at that, it's still a little messy already without even nothing there. Okay, that's just to help a little bit. Okay, let's get my hands dry here. Put a little bib over him. Give him a little wipe. Alright. Get ready to tap. Tap as we need it. Okay, so let's go and break that little tie strap and see how this bleeder bolt works. So far it's a good fit. Feels snug. We got at least a good, I think, centimeter in there. So that might be enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our cutter here. Let's cut the tie strap. Hopefully our bleeder bolt is not going to do anything weird to us. We'll find out. In fact, here, I'll cut the tie strap and I'll let you know when it's cut. And you guys can help me watch it. See if it's doing anything funny. Okay, you ready? I'll let you know in a little bit here. Okay, you guys gotta watch out for that fluid, okay? So I'm gonna cut the tie strap. I'm gonna start. Here we go, it's gonna release the pressure. No, not yet. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There you go, it's broke. Alright, see what you guys see here. Now I'm gonna pump it. You won't see me use the ratchet. This is supposed to be a one-man operation, right? So here we go, I'm gonna pump it. See if I can see it through this little peek hole or not. Trying to find it, see it. I'm not gonna pump it yet. Let me 1 second, here we go. I'm gonna pump it. Look at that. Look at that. I'm pumping it. Oh wow, it does work actually. It's very loose though. I'm waiting for it to get tight. But look, the air bubble's gone. I'm pumping it, look. I'm not even having to use the ratchet. You see any air bubbles going back to it? No, I don't, see? That's how you get it all out. Wow, this is so much easier. Should have done this in the beginning, right? And I'm not sure if it's even having a problem with leaking yet. Okay, we gotta be careful though. You can see how much, look at that, it filled up the whole tube. The other one even didn't do that for us at all. We had to open the ratchet. Look at this air bubble right there. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? This thing is awesome. But first, we almost gave it up on it. There it is. Let me get this out of the way. Don't want to get something that's dry, dirty, right? Look at that. Look at that. We never actually had a full tube of fluid rushing through. Now, since we did that easily, this guy right here, he's probably pretty darn almost. Oh, we were close. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look how much borderline we are. One more squirt, we would have been right there at bare empty. And we would have brought air into the system. Holy smoke. All right, so look at that. Look how close we were. We were borderline. Holy smoke. One more pump, I kid you not, that thing would probably just... Anyway, it's amazing though, that one valve check. Oh man, it made our job so much easier. Okay, let's go and tap this guy. He's gonna take a lot in there to fill that up. So we might have to open a new can. But let's see. Whoa. Look at that. All finished them up. Look, to the very last drop. No more air though. Awesome. Now we need to make sure he's tightened before we can close everything, because he doesn't feel tightened yet. That means he's still able to pump out. That means not compressed all the way down. So let's do this. Okay, now that we know it's the air check valve, there's no more fluid coming out of him. We want to make sure there's no more air coming out of him. Well, there's no more air coming out of him, but we want to make sure that it doesn't allow to push any more fluid out of him. So what I'm going to do is I have to do the same trick. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go and tighten it when I squeeze it. So I'm going to pump a few more, I'm going to squeeze, and I'm thinking that's the final one, right? Because you can see here there's no air bubbles. A little bit here, but not a lot at all. But we never even got to this point where it ever filled out because, again, the vacuum leak was right here, right? So there's no more vacuum leaks. So now it's time to pack it in there. And this is the final pack down, you can say. First of all, let me get my socket properly in there. Okay. I'm going to squeeze it and hold it in while we pack it. Okay. Okay, I'm already squeezed it already. Okay, so why do this? I'm going to put a tie strap here, because if you look at it, he's letting me squeeze to hold him, and there's no reason why, I can't just go ahead and focus on tightening this guy down. So I'm going to reach over for a tie strap. And our job now is to really pack that guy down. Okay, tie strap is holding the whole breakdown. Okay, so I got this whole, because it's so easy, right? All the air is being squeezed out. So let's see, I just did one. I didn't even do like 1, 2, 3. I just did one. So let's see how much it took it down. Okay, so it didn't take it too bad. Okay, now it's up to us to tighten this all the way. Once you tighten all the way, it's going to have pressure now. Right now, it doesn't have pressure because it can escape. Because we're going to find out if this thing right here, though it's shorter, can actually drive in enough for it to block. Because what really blocks is going to be the head here. It's going to be the very tip of the cone head that presses it on there. So now it's up to us to carefully tighten this all the way, okay? You can see here, only a little sign of spaticle bubbles here, right here, that's it. But you could tell it's actually a good vacuum seal because this is not letting air back in, or else this thing will flow back in somehow. But it's not, so. We never actually see our fluid actually solidly in there. Remember again, I had to always open, pump, and then close, open, pump, and close. Well, this has a valve check where it has a spring. You remember when I broke one? You might want to go back and check my video where it says do not over tighten. Now I don't want to push my luck, but I do have to tighten this down, so let's do our best here. So you guys can come here with me, see it together. Okay, so we're going to tighten this guy here, and we're just going to really tighten them carefully. Okay. Okay, let's do this again. I almost feel like we should get something to tighten them, sort of in a full complete socket style. Don't know yet. Well, we'll find out. Okay, here we go. And get him some more tighten. There we go. Now he has to be able to compact. So let's see how much we really got him in. Okay, this is the original one. This is the original one here. So let's see how far we went in. We went in pretty this much. I'm not sure. We still have ways to go, perhaps, to get him all the way over here, maybe. So we're probably got a little bit more ways to go. Because if he's only here, and you remember the original one here, let me dry him up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. In order for this cone-shaped guy here to actually work for us. So he's about the same. No, actually he was, can't remember where he was, but I know there was a exposed thread to him, see? So he's probably likely a little bit more, even though it seems like he's very tight in there. Just gotta be really careful. What I can do is this, instead of over tightening it, I'm gonna go ahead and try to, well, I have to cut the tie strap here because I don't know which is tightening yet, because you'll feel it tighten, meaning you can't squeeze any more out. So let's go ahead and break the tie strap again, and we'll find out if it's tight and ready. That way we don't have to siphon anymore pumps. Now if we can still pump fluid out of there, that means it's not all the way tightened yet. So here we go. See that? It's still not tightened yet. It's still allowing us to pump out. So that means we still gotta tighten it. Oh, see that little air bubble? Okay, before I tighten it, let me go and do that one more squirt. Try to get the last bit of air bubble out. You guys can see with me here. Two kind of no Facebook call. There you go. Bye. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze. Try to look at the hose. There you go. There, look at that air bubble. Alright, so let me go ahead and put this guy here back. So he's still got some ways to go for us. Keep on using the tie strap. Maybe what I can do is just tie with a piece of, you know, remove, or even a little clamp. There we go. Let me see if I can reach this clamp here. I'll use this clamp here. That way I won't waste tie strap. There we go. What I did was I put the clamp here for now. We have to tighten it where it's not allowing us to push any more out of there. So there's a little bit of air in there. So here we go. We're going to tighten it some more. You guys probably can't see it, so here we go. All right. Now it's funny because we don't know how far it needs to go before it's super tight. So every little bit we turn, I'm gonna go back up here and check the lever tension here. Because once it closed, once that cone shape closed, shouldn't allow us to push anymore. See, we're still able to push fluid out easily. So that means it's not coning it. And gotta keep a tab on this guy too. So he's still okay. So let's see what happens here when we siphon this. Let me take this out for a second. You know, there, not too much hair at all actually. So you don't see too much geyser at all. There you go. No, not too much geyser at all. I just don't feel the pressure yet. And this is going low, and I'm pumping quite a bit, so I better stop the pumping for a second here. Go and put the clamp on it. Now we gotta be able. Oh man. Oh no. This is just a. Yeah, I don't want to ruin my paint. So these are plastic. That's what I was hoping. Okay, let me go ahead and get this guy back in here. There we go. Alright, so leaving him pump open. Alright, we'll still have to keep driving them down. It's a little scary, right? Because last time we drove, and I know we could have drove more, but don't want to go too far again like we did last time. But we have to because he's not really going down. So let's go and find out. All right, let's see now if it's still allowing us to pump freely. You guys stay there. You guys can watch the flow of this. See if there's any more of that air bubble coming out. Go up here and pump. Yeah, I'm still able to pump pretty easy. Fluid's just going out, but it's not. I wonder if we have to actually put a cap on it. Maybe the cap will stop it. It's just interesting to me though. Why would a cap stop it? I don't know if this little vacuum cap is gonna stop it. So let me try it just to humor it. Okay, so let me do this. And put a little cap here. Okay. Let's see if this cap here will stop it. Just to see, okay? Put this guy here for a second. Oh. I mean, this is a good bleeder bolt, you know, it made it stop, but it's not really compacting enough. For whatever reason, it's still not going into enough. Because I can still pump. So look at this, see how low it's going? See that? I'm not building any pressure yet. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm probably squirting. Oh yeah, I'm squirting oil in here because I don't have the hose back on. So yeah, it's not the cap that's gonna stop it, so it's gonna be us, so we gotta keep on keeping on. I don't wanna do it, but I have no choice. There we go, this cap is full of the fluid that we thought. Okay, let me dry this guy up a little bit. Okay, let's go put him back in again. Guess he's got ways to go still, even though he's getting really, really tight. Guess the head's got a ways to go before it clamps down. The other one didn't have a problem at all. Let's see. I know he was sticking out, what, a centimeter? Let's see how far this guy is at from him. I think he went in. Should have been closed by now, I would think, all right? Okay, I'm taking my chance because if it breaks again, it's going to be used as scraps again. So, let's do it. Let's try. Okay, here we go. Every little turn I do, I do every like what, quarter turn. I'll go back and see if it's tightening now. Not yet, still loosey-goosey. And he's getting almost drained out. Probably have to open a new fluid bottle soon. Yeah, you can tell he's still pumping out because you can see on this side. Oh, it's interesting. The air looks like it's coming back to us. It usually pumps and stays pumped, right? Let's find out what's going on here. There we go, pumping them out. Okay, once you right from the top. Okay, it's time to open a new one here. It's almost at the very bottom here. I don't want to take my chances. So I'll open a new one up. It's unfortunate though. I wish we couldn't use all these ones here. But they're clean still, but I think it was contaminated with a little moisture from the outside. We left it open. Okay. So before I open a new one, let me go and try to tighten it some more. Because I think you have to tighten it until it actually stops bleeding. So that means we still got a ways to go for this guy. I don't know how much more ways to go, but it seems like a lot still. So let me get my ratchet. Okay, let's keep tightening him, shall we? I'm hoping he stops soon because it's getting scary. Because I know it's gonna break. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my words here. All right. Okay. Put a little cloth there because it's kind of hurting my palm. That's how much force I'm actually putting on it. I'm almost thinking maybe we can remove this and put a socket in there and drive it in. We can do that. What is it? It took a what, 5/16, so we gotta take an 8mm socket. So let me go and take an 8mm socket and drive it in. Let's drive it in a little bit more. Find an 8mm socket. Bear with me here, almost there. I found one, but it has a long extension. I mean, it has a long nozzle. I'm not sure if I want that one versus one that does not, maybe. So let me go find a small 8mm one. Yeah. So it's 5/16 8mm, pretty much almost similar. So here we go, we got 8mm, and then we have the long one here. So we could put the long one in there, maybe support a little bit more of a surface space, or we could probably put this snubby one in there, still be the same thing, have a little bit more reinforcement. All right, let's do this. All right. Okay, let's see now. All right, we got him smashed a little bit more. And let's go ahead and see if he bleeds still. Just gonna do one quick pump. See if it's tight now. It's very shallow though. Okay, I better go grab some more fluid here. Let's see if this hose is coming. Yeah, it's still coming in and still going in. I believe it's going in. I don't know if the air bubble's bringing it in or what. Okay. So let's go and get the other tube real quick. Brake fluid. Okay, got brand new brake fluid again. Let's go ahead and tap this guy some more because we need to. No way around him. There we go. Got him open. Gonna pour some more in there. Don't want to keep it too low like this. It's borderline low here. We're in trouble. Okay, let's go and fill this guy up. Oh, didn't realize how full it was. You can't see it because it's so freaking clear, right? Look at that. I better pump slowly to get him in there. Look at that, he's on the top. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Look at that. Alright, so it still has a ways to go. Just kind of pumping them in just to get them in there. There we go. Now he's receding. Okay, so while we're doing that here, make sure I put the cap on the new one. Put it underneath. Don't want to kick this guy's empty. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna have to tighten it some more, I guess, because it's not all the way driven down. So I'm gonna take this whole thing out. You guys gonna Hopefully not witness another break, but if you guys do, then you know what happened there. Unfortunately, we have to keep going because it's not gonna, you know what I mean? It's not gonna seal. So there's no point of doing it if it's not gonna seal. So let me wipe it clean so the oil won't strip the bolts. Lefty loosey. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it still pumps. Oil out. See if it brought him in yet. Not sure how far we have to really go on this, but we'll keep on turning, quarter turn, and come back to this till this gets tightened. Not yet. Still loose. See, it's still loose. It's still loose. Still loose, and I think we are pumping out, right? I think we are pumping out still. Let's see. You guys can keep an eye on that one. I'm gonna pump. Gonna be able to watch it from up top here, I guess. To a little peek hole somewhere. There we go. There we go. See that? This guy's just getting, I need to tap him some more. Alright, so here we go. We're going to try to get this guy in some more because he's still not blocking it. Alright, so get this area clean for a second. You see how much of his thread's gone in there, Ray. Show you guys an example here. This one, the new one. Oh. So this much has gone into him already. And it's still not there to seal it. That's the thing. It needs to be able to seal it. I'm almost thinking of crushing him with one of those little small Viton seal that we had. But it's just not doing it for me. Okay. So let's drive him in some more. Where's our ratchet? Am I sitting on it, or I brought it over there? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so this is it. We're going to tighten him some more. Okay, righty-tighty. And that's quite a ways there. You see it's almost gone. It's almost gone in there. Alright. Can't tell where it's going to be before it starts saying. Okay. So let's go ahead and pump again. And let's see if it's not tight. See, I'm still able to pump loosely. That's a problem. Now, if we did close it up, it wouldn't let us pump like this. Even with the one-way valve check. Yeah, it's still able to pump. So, we gotta keep on going now. My goal is not to really vanish the thread, but we'll find out, because I remember how far we got. And actually, we got a little bit further, to be honest with you. I remember the other one, it didn't break until it was actually gripping this rubber housing here. until it, which I don't know why I was thinking, but definitely didn't want to try that again. And I probably won't try it again. Let me put this away. Let's get this dried out. And let's keep going. It's just getting scarily bolted in there, you know? You can see how much thread went in there so far. And we still kind of go for it. Okay. All right. This is how much is going in there so far, you guys. Just gotta get a visual. It's almost actually going into the point where I think this is right here where it closes it at. So it's almost like right there plugging into it, almost. So it's got another maybe a millimeter more to go. So we take it all the way to the orange thread, that might be the last of it. But just to be safe, let me try to see it. Once I feel it's tightened, we're not gonna go anymore. We're just not trying to force this whole thread to flush at all, because it's not gonna happen. Last time we tried that, it broke right off. Okay, still have to tap in some more brakes. You guys probably see more brake fluid coming out of there. All right. Take this guy back off. Maybe we have to get it all the way to the pink, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if that's a safety mark for us or not, but alright, so here we go. You notice here I'm very careful. Now it looks like it's still coming out from this guy here. Oh, then it tells you right there it's not really sealed, because look, when I wipe it, it's still coming out. So that's an indicator right there that it's not yet. Okay, let's go right tighty. You guys seeing this? Almost taking the whole orange thread off with it. Let's see that now. See, it's still coming out. See that? It's still coming out. That means it's not yet in. Even though this whole thread seems like it's almost in there. See that? It's still bulging out. See that? Alright, so it's still coming out of there. See if that will do it. Nope, it's still coming out of there. See that? I wipe, it still comes out. Yep, it's still coming out. Ooh boy, it's getting tight. This might be it. I don't see it like little droplets trying to pour itself out anymore. Once this is dry, I think we got it where it's tight, but you look at all the orange thread almost went in. This is how much went in so far now. Yeah, it looks like it's dry now. I think we might have done it. I think any more will probably cause it to, you know, have a reverse effect here. We might break it. So I think it's finally driven in. To see how that little small hump right there is? This is where that banjo bolt, I mean the bleeder bolt, where it's resting in there and plugging it in. So it's like a cone-shaped press forced in there. So I think that's it. Let's go ahead and pump it and see if it's airtight. And we'll see if there's any more coming out. A little scared. Because look how much this guy flushed versus our original one. I understand he's not like he doesn't have a very narrow cone like the previous one here. But he sure is going in quite a bit too. Actually, this guy went in quite a bit too. Alright, so let's pump. Maybe the air is forcing out this way because it can't go the other way, maybe? I don't know. Still feels kind of loose, but let's see first what's going on. Back here, we'll see if there's any fluid coming out here. Look, there's no fluid coming out here. There's no fluid at all coming out here. You don't see any fluid? I don't see any fluid. So I think this is it. It's just I need to siphon it. Now it's still gonna be loose until we pump all the air out of it, so good. I think it's coming out from up top, which is a good thing for us. Make sure there's no other vacuum leaks. But you guys don't see any fluid coming out, right? I don't, well, maybe you guys do, or let me find out myself too. I'm gonna try to see if I can see it through the peak hole. No, I don't see any fluid. Let me see if I see a little bit of residue at all. No, I don't see any residue coming out of it. So that's a good thing. That means it blocked it. In fact, let me get a clean towel. As I'm pumping it, it's still not tightening it. But if there is any kind of air fluid or anything like that, it should came out along with it though. Just to make doubly check. Whole thread went in there already. Let's just wipe this thing dry real quick here. I'm gonna put little things to the hole just to clean it. Make sure it all is coming out. All this thread almost went in there already, so. And you guys aren't seeing any more siphon up through here, right? Just put this again just to make sure. I'll keep siphoning it. This is probably, yeah, so watch, I'll pump in. You don't see any more fluid coming out of it. Yeah, I see fluid coming out of this end, but not, I mean, I see pretty much air forcing itself out of this end. So let me pump this quite a bit. Put the cap on, just keep pumping it. So what it's doing is pumping it air from the very top of the master cylinder. Yeah, this thing is not going any lower. It's getting tightened a little bit here. Yeah, it's getting tight now. Thank goodness, I was worried. It's not that tight, but it's getting tight. Now there's no more fluid going back down that way. I don't think. So I gotta pump this until all the air siphons to the very top of this. There we go. Now it's getting dirty. Okay, let's see what you guys are seeing. You guys don't get anything here. See, I pumped it so bit, so there's no leak there no more, which is so good. So we've solved that issue. We don't need to tighten this anymore, I don't think, unless there's a leak coming out here. But let's wipe it clean to make sure. I'll bring it up top here, show you. Look at this guy right here. I'm pumping him away. See there? He's not receding at all anymore. If anything, it's just mainly air coming out from this way. It's getting a little dirty too, by the way. Let me put this over here like this. There we go. It'll hit this guy. See that? You guys can see that? It's just squirting up. It's just got a lot of air squirting up from him. Feels a little bit tighter. Not so loose, but still not tight enough. See that? Still, I can still go all the way. So we need to really get it to the point where you see a little darkness coming out from the surface. So let's go and tap him and just keep siphoning him. Well, it's a good thing that it's not bleeding over there anymore, but well, let's make sure these guys here are not going to have any issue. We definitely don't want a leak even around this guy here. So it's got to come somewhere. But that's a really good thing there. There we go. Kind of tap him some more. Make sure he has plenty. If it is going to squeeze open, it'll allow. There we go. See that? So yeah, I'm pumping it quite a bit, so the fluid has to come out somewhere. And he's not really going much out here at all. So it's a good sign. He's trying to fill in all the air pockets. As long as there's no leak, he can do his job and fill in all the air pockets with fluid. As long as there's no leak. See that? It's still the same level quite a bit. The other time when we had flood open, it was free play for him. It's a little piece of dirt here. I want to grab it out. I hate to use my syringe to do it, but that's what it's for. Go and get that. Where is it? Where's our bleeder bag of stuff? There it is. Oh, this is why I take the syringe for. Let's get that little. Yeah, there's no fluid here at all. But let me get the syringe. Suck all the bad stuff from the very bottom of the thing there. Probably need both hands here. Give me a second. You guys probably can't see it, can you? You guys come this way, you guys can see it. Little floaters there, see that? They got them in there. Some is just a hard stain. Alright. Got them in there. No, just put it in here. Doesn't really matter, so it's messy anyway. Splat. Alright, leave this guy in here for a second. Alright. Let's go back and inspect this guy again. Just to double check to make sure he's not really, no liquids coming out of him. No liquid or air actually, because once it's popped in there, it should popped. So, here we go. There we go. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, look.
Yes, go.
Hey, look.
Okay, stay inside.
Hi, can you get inside?
Yes, you gotta stay inside.
Okay.
Love you.
I want to inside a puppy.
Yep.
Yay.
I have no idea what she just asked me.
Daddy, what puppy? No, I get puppy.
Okay. There you go, so you get a little bit of that guy. He's not coming out quite a bit though. But he could, doesn't mean he's not airtight at all.
Make him chubby.
Yes. Okay, go over there, go over there.
I just...
Go, we're playing here, over there.
Megan, I just caught the Papa Pig. Ah! You can catch me!
No, Nathan.
You
Go
can
over there,
me.
go over there. Who's gotta work, okay? Go.
Megan,
You can't put that there. Go take it inside. Go inside. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like tightening some more, but I don't want to take my chances. Just to double check to make sure he's all the way as he is in there. I mean, if there is air leaks and all, it still will, you know, show. It just tightens a little slightly more. Let's see what this helps. Just a little bit more. Nope. Should hide that brake. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it. Just tighten maybe another quarter turn. Righty tighty. There we go. That's it.
Oh, Papa Pig!
Alright. Now you guys are gonna see with me here. I'm gonna put like maybe a clean paper towel on here and see if he gets any kind of spaticles after I dry him up with this one here.
Mai đom lang la đục lại chơi sao vậy phải chơi. Ê. Có phải chứ?
Yelling time now. Alright, so that one's there. Here, your phone.
Lên. Vào.
Go inside. Go ahead.
Đây. Vâng, có mà xe here. Lại chơi ai tàu rồi.
No service, no shoes, no service. That's the problem sometimes. They don't wear their shoes. we still got moisture. Kind of wick it all out first, and then we can do the test. So I don't think these guys have any. So I guess we take it all the way till the orange thread doesn't show anymore. That might seal it. Okay, let's go back up there and pump away. I think it's pretty much safe to say that there shouldn't be any wick of moisture at all whatsoever on here now. So what I'm going to do is just leave this kind of like open like this. And we are going up there to pump away. Look at that. It's pretty dry, right? So I'm going to pump, and then I'm going to come back and wick it. I'm going to come back and actually pump it, wick it again. So let's do this here. We gotta try to see if we can get it tight. There we go. Do it slowly here. See, it's still not being tight, even though there's no fluid coming out. How come it's still not enough for it to? Eventually we'll start noticing a grip. Yeah, you got shoes now, huh?
Yeah.
That doesn't stop them from going back out and play. There you go. Still doesn't feel tight yet, but it is getting tight like right here. So yeah, it looks like it's building up. I think we might have a chance here. All right. Even when you yell at them, they still want to negotiate what they want. Little rascal. Yeah, that's ballsy. Yeah, even though the mom's yelling at them for not having their feet with shoes on, playing in the dirt, they still have the balls to demand what they want. I want this, I want that. Mom's negotiating. You're lucky that you can go to the market with me. Yeah, see, it does feel a little tight. It's getting there, but not fully yet. Just want to make sure nothing else is, because liquid has to come somewhere else. If it doesn't come somewhere, it has to relieve itself. See, now it's still a little tighter, but not fully there yet. Maybe a lot of air needs to be freed out of here. I don't know. It's probably trapped somewhere. So that it's not even going down here at all. So it's a good thing that it doesn't, you know, take any more fluid from here. But it's just worrisome why this is not tight. Okay, let's do another turn. Oh, yeah, we gotta monitor this one. Let's see if there's any spaticle at all, right? Ready? Let's get my clean sheet here. Gonna rip a little bit. Just wanna wipe anything. See if it leaks in the thread. Nothing. Might be a slight, but it could be a coloration of the towel. Look at that. Dry as a whistle. Look at that. Nothing. Nothing at all. Look at that. Dry as a whistle. Look at that. Nothing. Nothing at all. 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 Look at that. Nothing. Nothing maybe liquid can't get in, but maybe what do you call it? Maybe air can still escape out. Maybe that's the thing. Interesting though. Nothing here. Not sure. Should we break it some more, let the air flow out a little bit more, and then tighten it again? Or should we go forward and tighten some more? I mean, so far we're not getting any liquid out of the bolt here, and this is what would be one of the main reasons why I would think it would. There's brake fluid here, only because I believe it's leaking from the hose here that we have. So let me wipe this guy off. I don't think it's coming from the piston itself. But I could be wrong. So let's investigate, make sure it's just, see if I can get any more areas there.